Howdy.
Welcome to the Sales Family Breakfast. Snapchat.
Cooking on the wood stove.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Like, look at that perfect brown. Like, it's caramelized.
We don't belong here. I want more out of life. The longer we stay here, our roots get stuck in the mud. Let's pack up a life, baby, and call it a night. 'Cause the longer we stay here, the harder the
It's I.A.G Farm. It's all about God. All right, y'all see I got the tractor crunk up and pulled up here to the top of the hill up here by the water meter. Water meter is here behind me right there. You see that blue hose coming from it. And I had these 2 deer bagged up here and clean that one of my neighbors down here blessed us with. And now I'm gonna get this cooler cleaned out first. And what I'm gonna do is, because I need to get the deer sprayed off and clean, got a little bit of hair on there, a little bit of blood and things like that. So I need to get it sprayed off. I got my spray nozzle here. And the reason that I waited until the sun was it's probably about 3 or 4 o'clock. The reason that I waited is because the water meter up here was froze up and I wasn't able to, use it to spray things off, but it's thawed out now, so I can get hooked up and get this deer sprayed off and get it cleaned up and cut off the bone and get it turned into some sausage. So it's still probably about 40 degrees out here, 35, 40 degrees out here, just a little bit above freezing. So everything's starting to thaw out, and we made it through this winter storm that hit the really everywhere, but we're down here in the southeast of Mississippi. It hit us pretty hard down here. It was like 15, 11, 12, 11 degrees at night, and during the day it only got up to like 20, and that's unheard of down here Mississippi. So everything kind of froze up on us, but we're doing good. We stayed warm because of the wood stove, and like I said, it's still about 40 degrees. We got the wood stove roaring down there in the cabin. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this dish sprayed off, and then I'm gonna get it back down to the cabin and get it inside and get it cut up, and then we'll be ready to grind into some sausage. So y'all just follow me along this journey.
So this is your good pile here.
Yeah, this is the good pile here. The pile is gonna be, we're gonna put it in the freezer and freeze it, you know, and get it to where it can be ground easy. So that's the grinding pile there. And we got some pig fat, some leaf lard for some pigs we butchered about 2 years ago. And we're gonna mix that leaf lard with this deer meat and make some good old deer sausage.
Good, good. And here you got your throwaway dogs,
Dog
pigs.
food, pigs, yeah, just the meat, you know, with all the silver skin, you know, stuff that's tough because I've never butchered a deer before, but from butchering pigs, hogs, and just other animals, rabbits and all that, you know, you don't want to, you know, use that meat with the silver skin on it because it's gonna be tough. Yep.
Got it.
You really want meat that looks like this right here, like. And I got a little bit of skin, silver skin on it, but it's just meat. You know, that's what you want. Good meat. Like that right there, you see that? And then you got good meat on the other side, so I just take my knife, cut that off. And I'm missing some good meat, you know, there, cause look at a piece of hair. I'm missing some meat there, but you know, hey, can't get it all. Get as much as you can. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get through cutting this up, and this is only what, the 2 back legs off of 1 deer. So I got, you know, we got 2 deer that we're processing. So I'm gonna get to it, y'all. I guess we'll pick y'all up once we start grinding the meat up. Howdy.
Welcome to the Sales Family Breakfast. On the menu we have sausage and pancakes, flapjacks.
Cooking on the wood stove.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Like, look at that perfect brown. Like, it's caramelizing. You can't get that.
Good
Type of
looking,
heat.
good looking deer sausage.
Not quite.
Not quite yet, huh?
Not quite. We're close though.
We're close. That's what we're getting ready for, y'all. This is day 2 of the deer processing trilogy, or what is it called? Trio, or what is it? 2, part 2. What is it?
Duo. I guess.
Duo.
I don't know. What's the second part? Part 2, I guess.
Yeah, it's part 2, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, you see we cooking over the wood fire in here, in the cabin, on the wood stove. I know we got the deer, got the generator going, powering our deep freezer. We could be powering it off of solar because we got sun going out there. But we got our pig fat, that's leaf lard, that we have cut up. And then we got our deer in chunks here, in bags. We got about 5 bags of deer. We had about 5 bags of scraps as well. I should have showed y'all because I just fed the dogs some deer. We got probably about 2-3 months of dog food, maybe 2 months of dog food. But yeah, so got that cooling off so we'll be able to grind it. And we're finna get us a little breakfast in us. What's up, Tim?
What's up?
Enjoying it? Go ahead.
We were splitting wood, stacking wood, doing everything with wood today.
Oh yeah, living that full camp off-grid life, huh? I love it. We hadn't even really been doing too much in the camper in here. As y'all see, we kind of forsaken the camper a little bit in the cold weather. Yeah, but Megan been cooking on the wood stove over here. And we've been getting our heat from the wood stove, so it's doing a good job. And, so we finna sit down and eat up some pancakes and sausage, and then we're gonna get back started with processing this deer. All right, y'all, so we got our deer set up, and this is one, we had 5 bags of deer that we had the ground up at the sausage. We cut all the deer off the bone, and so now we have, this is 1 bag here, and then we have some leaf lard that we cut up from our pigs that we harvested a couple years ago. And so I'm gonna try to get about, this is probably about 60% to about 40% leaf lard. I might do 50-50, but I'm gonna just kind of try it out and see what it's like with 60% deer, 40% leaf lard from a pig. So I'm gonna go ahead and start get started grinding. And like I said, this is just 1 bag. I'm gonna try to see how it feels, you know, with this amount of fat, with this amount of deer. So we're gonna go ahead and get started grinding it up and see how it comes out. fat need to be frozen for it.
It's not hard enough.
It's pretty hard, but it's still like it's not frozen all the way through.
Yeah.
So it seems like my pig fat, because this is leaf lard, you know, a softer type of lard. It seems like it needs to be frozen all the way through. So I'm gonna try to grind just some of the deer sausage and see how it does. Might have to get the deer, just grind all the meat, the deer meat right now, and let the leaf lard get all the way frozen all the way through. All right, y'all, it's the next day on this deer sausage journey. It's a trilogy now.
Oh yeah, third part.
Yeah, the third part now. Yeah, Megan is over there. She's taking over. But I'm gonna talk to you about this deer sausage in a minute. But I got a surprise for y'all. Special guest. Y'all's favorite farm visitors here. Yeah, Grandma came and she brought cornbread and fresh greens out the garden. But she just got done riding the four-wheeler around, looking at everything. She's amazed by how much we've gotten done so far on the cabin. Grandma, I was getting everybody. Let you say hey to everybody on YouTube.
Hello, everyone.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna make some fresh deer sausage this morning and get Grandma to taste it with us. I'm going here and show y'all what Megan got going on. Last night, I just wait until I get in here and talk to y'all. But yeah, y'all saw the video from last night, and I was struggling with the grinder because I'm used to grinding pig pork, but the deer was a little bit more stringy than the pork. But I finally figured it out because I had to take this thing here off because I needed more room to push my plunger down in there, and that thing there took off maybe about 1 inch. And so once I took that off, I was able to get it ground up. And you see I got that full bag ground up there, and we got about 4 more bags of deer meat to grind up, and about 4 more bags of fat as well. So
That's right.
What we're gonna do this morning is I'm gonna let Megan go ahead and use her secret recipe that she's gonna give y'all today. Yeah, it's a super simple sausage recipe, and I'm sure she'll share it with y'all. If not, you can pause the video here.
It's upside down. Flip it around.
Flip it around, yeah. So she's gonna season up enough to make some sausage and rice, some deer camp sausage and rice over the wood stove this morning, and we're gonna treat Grandma to some fresh deer this morning in the camp, in the cabin. So I'm gonna let Megan kind of talk y'all through what she's doing.
So basically, I'm just going to measure out about 1 pound of sausage. I don't have a scale or anything. I just do what I think is around 1 pound based on when I buy 1 pound of sausage from the grocery store. So, it comes in a little roll. I might have a little bit more than 1 pound, Hey, you have a baker's dozen. It's you have 13 instead of 12. So I might put a little extra than more than 1 pound. It's around 1 pound. To make sure I have enough. So, about that much I think is around 1 pound.
That's a good hefty pound.
And yeah,
they don't give you that much at the grocery store.
No, they don't. And then I'm gonna put a little extra on there. So that's how I do it. That's my pound. It's not actually. It might be more like 17 or 18 ounces.
It's good.
I'm good. It's about 1 pound there.
Y'all can see the meat to fat ratio. So we also need, before I grind up the rest of the sausage, we also need to see how much meat and fat we need to put in with each other, because I did like a 60-40 ratio, but we're gonna see how that does. Megan thinks it's good.
Yeah, I do. I don't think we should put any more fat. I think that's gonna be good. If anything, we might decrease the fat a little bit, but we'll see, because deer is a leaner meat, so we'll see when we taste it how it does. We'll see how it tastes. Yeah, so I think we got enough sausage. Put a little bit more extra on there, a little extra. And got that. So for every pound of sausage, this is a sage hefty recipe. So we have about 6 teaspoons of sage for every pound of sausage, 2.5 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, because Tim likes it spicy.
Oh yeah.
And then 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper. But if you want it extra spicy, you can up your red pepper. So that is our sausage recipe, and we found it to be really good because of all the sage. So, yes, I'll start with the sage. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the salt. I know one of our subscribers had talked about using Redmond salt. I haven't switched over yet. I haven't looked into it yet, but I have it on my mind. So I am thinking about your suggestions. I don't, I just kind of lightly do the salt. Some of them is not like a true teaspoon. It's just a little bit, Because I don't like a lot of salt in my food.
Yeah,
so,
we don't like our sausage salty.
Right, so I go light on the things like salt. And I go heavy on like sage and even pepper. Because I think I'm going to put some extra pepper in it today. So, okay, so that is salt. Now I'm going to do black pepper. 2 teaspoons. And then what I'll do is I'm going to do half a teaspoon of cracked red pepper and then a little bit of the cayenne pepper, which is basically ground red pepper. Because I like to see the seeds in my sausage.
Yeah, want it to look like sausage. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what gives it to me that sausagey look, is to see a seed every now and then. And oh, yep, I said I was gonna add a little of the
Extra heat.
Because Tim likes it spicy, so
it's deer camp
gotta
dip.
give it to him spicy.
Yeah, just dump that whole thing in there.
No, but I will do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cayenne pepper. That's the ground strong stuff.
When we have some of our subscribers come and visit, we'll go ahead and make the extra spicy deer camp.
I have made it extra spicy.
So y'all be ready when y'all come and for the I.A.G farm camping out. Deer camp dip. It's gonna be spicy.
The thing about the extra spicy is you gotta add some cheese. Yeah, to make it really good.
Oh yeah.
So that's it for every pound of sausage. We do 6 teaspoons of sage, around 2.5 teaspoons of salt. I really cut the salt down more than like 2 teaspoons, and then 2 teaspoons of black pepper and half a teaspoon of red pepper, or you can up it if you like it more spicy. Definitely use the cracked red pepper though, so you have that sausage look with the seeds every now and again. So,
good.
That's it.
All right, so what's next? You're just gonna mix it in with your hands?
I'm just gonna mix it in with my hands, and I'm gonna fry it up on the wood stove. And I got some rice over there going, so it's gonna be your sausage and rice.
Good.
Breakfast / lunch, kind of a brunch. It really is like a great brunch meal to have sausage and rice.
All right, y'all. We'll let Megan get that mixed up. I'm gonna keep this fire going hot for her, so she have a good spot to cook it. As you see, it's not as cold as it usually is, so we got the door cracked over here to let some of this heat out. But it feels good and comfortable in here now. So we'll keep the stove roaring for her. She got the rice over here cooking already. And I'll just pick y'all up when she start frying the sausage up. All right, y'all. So everybody's sitting down eating their deer sausage rice. Is it good, Grandma?
It was very good.
Good, good. What you think, Megan?
Delicious. If I have to say so myself, it's really good.
I almost forgot to start the camera to show y'all what it looked like at the end. But we just mixed it in with some yellow rice. Boys, y'all enjoying your deer sausage rice?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video here. This has been the trilogy of processing this deer and getting it made into some sausage. We still have a lot of work to do. We have about 4 or 5 bags to process, but got enough done to eat and have a good meal, and it's perfect. We love it. So we're gonna end today's video here. It's I.A.G Farms. We'll see y'all on the next one.
We don't belong here. I want more out of life. The longer we stay here, our boots get stuck in the mud.